Alright, I'm on hole number 12 of the Fuji Open. In the opening round of the rookie division, hole number 3, hole number 12. Alright, extra mile. Going for Albie here. And this, to me, in my mind, all boils down to hitting perfect on the second shot. And I want to switch this up to a Guardian. And the reason is because it gives me one more shot that I could possibly make. And if you end up in a situation where I'm actually having to use my Guardian, you know, there's a good chance I may be in between clubs, between the long iron and the wood, and the Guardian gives me that other shot where I could do the backspin. My goal here is to get into my long iron range and to be able to do a rough bump. But if something happens, and I'm not anticipating that it will, but if something happens, that Guardian could set me up for success. So there's no real downside to bringing it, because if I hit the shot, I won't even need it. All right, I'm using a Titan. Coming out into this range right here. I'm gonna one shy a max topspin. I'm going to be about 2 rings off. It's 3.1, so that's about a ring and a half. It's 2.1 per ring, so that's about a 3-ring pull. Put a little bit of left-hand curl just to bring it back to the fairway. Getting it perfect. And there's a little depression out here, and I'm trying to end up in that depression. It should be like 340, 345, somewhere in that neighborhood. 344, it's the spot. And it's very specific there. I don't want to be farther than that, because then I'm too close to that rough and I'm taking too big of a chance that I'll roll off into the rough and ruin my setup shot. And I don't want to be any shorter than that, because then it may change where I'm at in my club. I'm hitting a max wind adjustment. You end up a little shorter than that, and you may put yourself into a spot where you're in between mid and max, and now the wind adjustment is slightly different. And I know if I'm in the range from 342 to 345 that I can use a max wind adjustment with no special addition. And it all boils down to, if I hit it perfect, I give myself a really, see that depression right there? I give myself a really serious shot. Okay, so there's max club. Give myself a little bit of topspin just to get it to go towards the hole. 2-3. This hits 1.2, so that's about a 2-ring pull. That's 2.4 right there. So now it all boils down to hitting it perfect. Anticipation. Hit it great to the right. My perfect timing for about the first 5 or 6 holes was right on target. I was nailing it, and then I started getting a little bit of lag, and it's gone downhill ever since then. Because now I'm so nervous about the lag that I'm hesitant to release when I should be releasing, because I'm afraid it's going to lag over and do what it did to me on hole number 9. Fear. Fear is the mind killer. For those of you that have read Dune. Uh-oh. Yep. Yep. That's a bad place to be. In the hole for eagle. Okay, we're still on track for the 24, but I need to pick up at least one to separate myself from the crowd. But I still have opportunities here that I can pick up some shots. So I need to stay on my deal. It's not that I'm playing aggressive, But the deal is I need to stay on track where I keep putting myself in a position. Like on this hole, I put myself in the perfect spot to take that albie shot, and it all boiled down to perfect, and I didn't hit perfect. I get to the next hole, I put myself in the perfect spot, and then the goal is you got to hit perfect. You need to capitalize on those shots. Good job. Nice shot. It's a draw. It's always nice to see when your opponent recovers like that. I always want to win, but it's always nice when our opponent picks up their game a little bit. You got to congratulate them on that. All right, that was hole number 12 of the Fuji Open in the opening round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.